Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. We're into April, hence why I'm planting the soybeans, because that's what we were planning to do in April. Now, this is, I suppose, is that going to tell us anything? No. We've got I think this is the only seed that I've got, so I'm a little bit, I'm not concerned. If we have to buy more seed, we buy more seed, but I'd rather not have to go to the store at this point, because we want to get this done and rolled quickly as possible. I mean, it's raining at the minute and then we've got hail later on, but that doesn't really matter because we want to be heading to Walters today, because, and I should probably check it at some point before we head over, his wool should be ready to sell, and he's got a lot. He's also had to get the builders back in. Bit of an issue with that cow barn of his, which is a shame. A crying shame. Such a crying shame. But the builders came out and they've done some work to what's that little patch on the ground there next to us? What is this? No idea. Sorry, I got distracted there, didn't I? Last run of this. I mean, the seed rate is 30 seeds per metre square. Is that going to be enough for us to get? I think that field is done. Let's check. That looks pretty good. Now the pH is brilliant and the nitrogen probably alright for soybeans. That, to be honest, I don't think we're likely to have to do anything to that. Soybeans are pretty nitrogen heavy, aren't they? Yeah, so we should be getting, yeah, it requires no nitrogen, and it's got 90 in it, so we don't need to worry about that. This little section here could be a bit of an issue. Let's try and take this off. Obviously we've got crop destruction on, so we don't want to be driving over any more crops as I already have. And that tree, as nice as it looks, is not in the best position for us. Let's attempt a fairly good wedge there. And then if we can just have a about there, take that bit off. And back for another pass. A strange perfect square appeared there as well. Oh, that was tight. Right, now straight up. So yeah, last time I checked, Walter had 25 pallets of wool. So what we need to do today is check his animals as well, because I did top them up with feed. But they might be running a bit low now because I went through 2 bits of March. Oh, grass hasn't grown very quickly, has it? Hopefully his has germinated and we can we'll be able to see what's going on with that. There was a few patches on the last episode, weren't there, that potentially could be causing a little less yield, which we don't really want. Let's turn that map off because it's not doing anything. So, plan of action is get this done. It's going to hail, but it doesn't matter because we're pretty much doing deliveries. We'll go over to Walter's, check his fields. We may as well check our fields while we're here before we go over. He's going to need a trailer because there's a lot. Hell of a lot of pallets, and then we'll check on his new cow barn, check on his animals, see how they're all doing. I'm gonna guess he's gonna have some vegetables picked again, ready to go to market. I've got a feeling we can't move any milk, so he's probably best to look towards getting a milk tank. And then he's got the goat milk as well. But there's a dairy just up the road, I think he could probably be dropping it off to. Oh, well, we bought that header. We should really check everything, shouldn't we? Should we check it before we go? I'll check it before I roll. Let's just get this last pass done. I wasn't expecting you to witness all of this, but That's probably because I was expecting to run out of seed. Nice. Let's have a quick check on our field while we're here. That should be fine once it's rolled. And this, oh yeah, 125. Max yield on that one. Excellent. So, let's get out of the rain. Let's have a quick check. What was I going to check? Price of wool. The price of wool when it's at home. Where's my tea while I'm doing this? Oh yes. And it's the spinnery, of course it is. Wherever the hell that is, that's where they want it. And ooh. Hello, old friend. Does Walter need another tractor? A 150 would be good. I'm not sure that. I mean, it's cheap though, isn't it? That is nice. I might let him know about that. I need to ring him up anyway, because he's going to need to sort out a trailer for us. I was just hoping there might have been. There was in March a beautiful flatbed that came on the market for about 26 grand, but not really useful for either of us long term. I mean, Walter probably does need a flatbed trailer. I mean, although how many could he fit if he wanted to in his oops, how many could he fit in his trailer? Might be worth a look into. Might have a word with him. Where have I put my roller? I've left it attached to this New Holland. Which is great stuff. Right. I shall get these fields rolled and I shall see you somewhere fairly near. I think we'll take the edge off the top first. See you in a moment. Oh yes, it works better on the back, doesn't it? Silly me. We did ascertain that last episode. Let's try again. See you in a bit. I spoke to Walter and asked him what he reckons about sticking the wool in his chiller unit. He's got rid of all his little bits, like his little wooden trailer and his rower. He said he thinks with the height of the wall you're only going to get 4 pallets in there anyway, and he's got way too many to shift. And it's unhygienic. So, plus he said he's already loaded it up with fruit and veg. So he's paid 500 odd quid for a trailer that hopefully we can get most of the bales on. Bales of wool. There's tram lines in that grass field, but I turned them off. Or did I? Too late. Maybe in the setup I turned it off and I'm still on the same game, so we'll see what happens when we come out and come back in. If not, once we've done the first cut, we'll go over it with a roller with a seeder on it, I suppose. Shouldn't be too big an issue. Right, what should we do first? Let's get this trailer, the drop deck. Ooh, don't need to do that. We can keep it flat, I think. Let's check on the animals. And animals, see who needs what. Oh, they're fine. Your Highlands. They're not going through that meadow. Or is that new meadow? Because it's April, might be new meadow. Might need to do some water. A water run we can pencil in. Ships and goods. The other day when I was feeding these, there was a sheep just walking around here, completely out the thing. That's low on water, so yes, we'll do a water run, not a problem. And then this is the new, almost the same footprint. We've got milk already, so that open. I thought that was a milking parlour, but it's not. It's a shed, which you wouldn't get much in, but hey ho. The milkers are in. Walter's obviously milking them himself, and this would appear that it has manure and slurry, which he's already got, so possibly a tanker. And the shed is pretty much in the same position as it was last time. Nudge, nudge, wink. Right, let's make a plan. We need the do the water in a bit. We want to get them loaded up. Let's see. You know what? Let's let's deal with the fruit first, veg even. Yes. We'll get that shifted because we need to open gates anyway. And might have to do a big water run. I just have to give this a nudge when I'm doing this to get it in. And then let's just test out this trailer. I'm going to need to strap this pretty... We'll get 3 on that. I think we get 3 in that line. Yeah. In fact, I think I can get the angle of that. I might lose 2. Let's give it a go. I mean, I won't lose them, but... Oof. That'll make it better. I think that'll be alright, won't it? Strap that down. Yeah. We get a fair few on there, alright. Let's just drop this off the thing and then we'll have a bit of music. A wee bit of music while I load up. We're going to go out this way or that way. Let's go this way. So we've opened the gate for the Kubota to go out. Walter's grass seems to have grown more than ours, but I got to we done ours before his. Interesting. Good owner, that. Really good owner. Right, Let's get some music on. And see how long it takes me to load up. Quite a while, I think. And then we've got to go find the spinnery. Oh look, the hail is back. How lovely. I wouldn't really double stack this up, but I want to sell it all in one go to get the big money, so oh, careful. Where is the spinnery? I think we've been to the spinnery before. I'm sure we've already done a wall sale. Maybe not much, but I think we decided to leave it till the best price. Come on, that's it. Pretty good though. I mean, it's not in any way handsome. Should we take the milk on the way? It would require putting on. Let's have a look on the map to find the spinnery. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? That's that. That's the dairy. Oat cake bakery, nautical gifts. Got to be a coal blast furnace. Magical toys. Maybe it's not. We took it to the tailor's shop, didn't we? Is the spinnery over here then? Ah. Let's go there. The milk can wait for another day. Hopefully they don't mind it being a bit damp. I'm sure they won't. Oh, I've got a dog on my pedals. That's going to make it a bit trickier. Whoa! Oh, hold on, that. Go out that way, can't we? Ugh. Ruddy ball. Ruddy balls. Eee. We're not jostling about yet, although one should check that they're all on still. They're looking alright, I think. I think we're good. Should be grand. I'll probably put the blinkers on there. So we have got quite a a large load on the go. Wet wool. Wet woolly. Oh, I've not got me, I can't see. I've done me, I'll do me thumbnail outside the spinnery. I'll put that in there. Although I do sort of want to watch in case these do go a bit. I can't remember what the price was. 26,000 litres, decent though, isn't it? That's got to be. I think it was more than 1,000 per litre. Which, you know, for just feeding hay, pretty good. Pretty pleasing. Be looking at, well, I think it was over 1,000, wasn't it? So we're going to be looking at 30,000. That's going to bring him up nicely. Changing that cow barn over was about 10 grand difference, so that's not three bad. There's the spinnery. Get it in the backdrop. There we go, nice. Oh, let me get back into lane. Let's go and see if we can find where we're dropping this. It might be a bit tight getting in there. Quite impressive that we're this far in, episode wise, and this is the first time we've been here. Right, where do we... got to be in there, isn't it? The wool mill. There you go. We've still got 26,000, so where do we drop it off to? Somewhere there. Yeah, 30 odd grand. Well, that is pleasing. Another 800 quid though would have been 50 grand to take off the loan. Anyway, that is where that is. We can drop this off at the dealership. Good stuff. Part of me's tempted to suggest that we're going to have this loan of Walter's paid off really quickly. However, in all fairness, we've got trout due April, May, June. I bet we've got more young trout ready to go for him. So where are we at the minute? All of our fields have got crop in. He's got his grass in. He hasn't really got anything to sell other than the veg though at the minute. I suppose there's a chance that he's going to end up with more Highland cattle soon. They were a good earner actually. We did wait a while for it, but it was a decent. For 5 cows sold, that was a decent amount. Certainly not to be sniffed at. I'll get this dropped off. Nice. Take my beacons off. Don't know whether we'll be able to do any grass in May. And to be fair, he's going to need hay. He's going to need a decent hay harvest to kick it off. So yeah, he's maybe not. It might not necessarily be at a huge amount at this point, but then obviously when we get to the next winter he will have a fair amount to shift, so that will be quite good for him. I'm not going to put you through the excitement of me driving backwards and forwards with a water barrel, because I think you'll get the idea of that. I will risk getting wet in the hail and do it with the little John Deere though, because I like that. That works well for that. And it was just water, not feed, wasn't it? That's right. Although I say he won't be making that much money, but if we get any contracts, for which there's nothing for him, it's a shame. But let's get some. Let's see where he's at financially. Ooh, that's decent. 190. We broke the 200 barrier, so I think he should be pretty happy with that. Right, I am going to get these watered. I shall see you on the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, do feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions or any ideas that you'd like to see happen in the series going forward or on the next one, then do feel free to pop them in the comment section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.